Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading. We're going to dive in, see what messages come up for you about the week ahead. The week ahead should be the 3rd to the 9th, if I'm correct. Yeah, let's just dive into it. Let's see what's going on for you guys. I finally have my table and my top camera, so you guys can see what I'm doing, basically. Let's see what's going on for Capricorn in the week ahead. What is the energies? Is this upside down? It's a bit mixed. Exchanging gifts. All right, so this is like a mutual agreement to me. It means it's kind of the I scratch your back, you scratch mine. So this could mean that someone's helping you out. This could be an exchange of services, but gifts feels nice, right? So maybe there's a birthday party going on during this week. Let's see what's going on. Second chakra. You're the first one to get a chakra card in this deck. Now this is about your feelings, your emotions, your desires. All right, it's also about sexual life, your desires in that part too. Interesting. This dive into the sacral chakra, okay, because it will tell you a little bit more about what parts it rules there, but it's going to be important for you during the week. Let's find out why. For Capricorn, what is this? Finding peace. You'll be finding some peace during this week. That's going to be a main theme for you. This says, I'm a being of love and I release all negative energy. So maybe that makes some sense with that emotional side of the second chakra here. Okay, like maybe you're just learning how to release, let go, and find peace. And let go of any negative energies or beliefs that you have about yourself. Let's get one of these as well. For my Capricorns, please. Acceptance. That's interesting how it's jumping on top of gifts. Acceptance and forgiveness. Now, acceptance is about, it's a base chakra as well. So I have to say, this could be some things that you're learning about yourself that you're having to accept, that maybe you're just different from others, and that's okay, right? You don't have to. In this deck, she's got pies there, and it's like you don't have to be the same pie as everyone else if it doesn't fit right with you. I almost feel like the greatest gift you can give to yourself is by allowing yourself to be who you are and express who you are. And I almost feel like maybe that's why there is this present here. You're just kind of unwrapping this new you. That's interesting. Some of you could be changing up your style. For sure, it feels like your identity shifting a little bit. Like, not that it's shifting, I think you're really discovering it. Okay, now with acceptance. And then you have forgiveness. And forgiveness, of course, is about finding peace. Letting go of the hurt and the pain and the resentments and the blame that difficult situations and hurtful situations can kind of plague us with at times. So there is an element of forgiveness. And remember, you're just doing it to release negative energies. Now, this is the time also where Mercury is starting to go into retrograde, which, as we know, I don't know if you know or not, but it is a time where the past usually comes back, even if it's in the mind, right? Sometimes it's just about old things seem to just pop up out of nowhere. So it's a really good time to kind of reflect and to reassess, and change our perspectives or whatever it is. All right, what's going on for Capricorn during this week? Any messages that we have here? The Hanged Man, so changing perspective for sure. The Hanged Man is about feeling stuck sometimes. So maybe this week is not all about movement. It could be that it's about reflection. Okay, this week is kind of about really looking at things differently in your life. Okay, anything else going on for Capricorn during the week? The 10 of Wands. So let's just say that you guys are carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders here. This can sometimes be that you might be overworking yourself. It could be that you're carrying again a lot of past things, and that could be a big time where it's time to let it go. You don't need to carry all this with you. Let's see what's going on for Capricorn during this week. The Emperor, gaining control, gaining a power back. Let's get one more. And the Hierophant, about commitments, what you're dedicated to, your belief systems. Okay, so we've got different things. Let's start with the Hanged Man. Why is this here for the week ahead? Is that reversed? The love is reversed. So some of you guys are having to look at love differently. And that can be about relationships, whether it's a current relationship or just in general. but you are having to look at love differently. Two of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing what happened, and I wonder if like someone's coming back asking that. Why is the Lovers reversed? King of Swords. Like, this is about seeing something clearly, and the Ace of Cups really wanted to show itself there. So I wonder if you are, like, it feels weird, but I wonder if you are actually seeing someone differently, and not in a bad way. I don't know, it doesn't feel bad to me. I don't know, maybe you know, that was like a separation, because again the Lovers is in reverse, but it almost feels like you're going reverse, like the Hanged Man, to see it clearly. So it does look a bit like you're going down memory lane. You're looking at your old relationship, or maybe your current, if there's a distance here, relationship. You're looking at it differently. And the King of Swords, you're looking at it clearly. And the Ace of Cups, I think you are finding peace here. Okay. And the Ten of Wands, the Emperor. So in a way, you might be controlling things too much in your life, meaning that it's becoming too heavy for you. A good Emperor delegates, and I think this is a good time during this week to not have to, you know, I'm just seeing when you go shopping and then you got all those bags in the car, and it's like you don't want to keep going forward and backwards from the car to the kitchen with all these bags, so you just pile it all up on your arms, and just hurt yourself, and you know, strain your muscles just to bring it in one trip, because you just don't want to bring it up. You just don't want to take another trip back to the car. So it kind of feels a bit like you trying to control things in a specific way might actually be harming you more. So it's kind of I like the Emperor, and it doesn't mean it has to be a bad thing for you, but it just feels a little bit about just analyzing how you might be controlling things and how it might actually not be doing you very well. Why is a Ten of Wands here? Could be in career. Yeah, it's just this element of needing to let go of something. And again, this can be linking to the past. Again, like in a way, it might feel like it's powerful to you to hold on to all these things, but it's exhausting you now. So Eight of Cups, walking away from things that don't serve you, and things, ways of doing things that just don't serve you. It's not going to make you happy. What exactly is this about? Tower. Again, it could be about an old situation. Again, a Tower is about like a breakup or losing a job, right? It's like an event here that happens that is very destructive. So that's what they want you to let go of and not hold on to, because some of you are still holding on to it. That's all. And then the Emperor being here, yeah, it's that holding on, right? The moon feels like there's this resistance emotionally. Something's not allowing you to let it go. Three of Swords, Ten of Cups. Some of you might still have hope that if you just hold on to something, it's gonna work, you know, or I don't know, holding on to the potential of something, because the Ten of Cups being here is almost like what could have been. Three of Swords, that's why it hurts you so much. But the moon, maybe you can, you have a lot of heart that someone maybe broke up with you, or something didn't work out, and it's like, if only you could have, it feels like you're holding on to it because you feel like that person could have done something differently and it could have been all happy and fine, right? Or whatever it is. It just feels like the Four of Pentacles makes so much sense with the fact that I said it feels like a holding on. And it's false sense of control, by the way. So the Moon, Three of Swords, find out what's creating this. Where is it coming from? The Emperor, it could be a bit of ego. It could be a bit of pride. It could be, what are you trying to control right here? The ending. Some of you really, really were hurt in a conflict or an argument, or again a defeat in some way, and it feels a little bit like you holding on to this subconsciously, probably, is that you're holding on to it because you feel, again, maybe you think, or maybe you feel, maybe it's subconscious again, that somehow that's going to change the ending, but it's not. And I think that maybe knowing that is going to be so helpful for you moving on from it. It's almost just this energy of like, yeah, it's this false sense of control and safety, right? So I feel like letting that go and knowing that is going to really help you. Okay, let's carry on with the Emperor again. Why is the Emperor coming up again? Oops. Healing. Okay, now this is a good emperor. It's not overly controlling. It's looking at things through a different lens. Emperor. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. So this looks good in terms of career, but this can also be about making offers or receiving offers from other people, right? If it is about love, for example. By the way, the Lovers can also be about a choice. I did forget to say that. Like, it could be that maybe you made a bad choice. You feel like you made a bad choice, but you're looking at it differently. And now you're starting to see something a bit differently, which is nice in a good way. So same message, different way that it applies. This to prove to you that what I'm saying is true. Right, the Four of Swords, healing. Maybe your relationship with a father figure could be important, by the way, because of course the Emperor is a father. But the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles just feels a bit like, it feels like two people. Someone's offering something here. It could be a job. Someone could be giving you a job, or maybe you're going to someone else for something, or someone's coming to you for a job. It just feels, I don't know why that's important. What's the importance of this Knight and Queen of Pentacles? Reflection. Oh, that came out really weird. Death card reversed. Reflection. Kind of random here, but I do see that this could be, again, that reconciliation. Doesn't change the ending of the past, but I do feel like there's almost this even coming together of spirit. I don't know what it is, but this feels like a very peaceful conversation. Death card being reversed here with the Hermit is about reflecting on, most likely. Death card could be someone who's passed. There could be some forgiveness going on there. Death card reversed kind of feels like an ending. Why is the Death card reversed? And the Moon. Again, feelings, hidden feelings. So I almost feel like something's being revisited. But it doesn't mean that you have to be together again. It just feels almost like there's a peaceful dynamic coming through. And then also, I'm also seeing that some of you might start seeing yourself in others. Maybe you having more compassion. Again, once you release all that control and all this weight on your shoulders, you start to have more compassion for others. Not saying that you don't have that already, but just something about it feels a bit more like you're at peace with people. It doesn't have to be that person in particular, but it just feels more that there's more peace in your life. And the Hierophant, Three of Pentacles. Again, it looks like a really good marriage for some coming up your way. Three of Pentacles, though, can of course be about jobs and stuff like that. Three of Pentacles can be like a project, a new project, a plan that's unfolding. I always see it's something to commit to, right? The Hierophant. But some of you could be like a start of a new relationship. Let's see, why is the Hierophant here? Ace of Wands. So it is something new. Again, it could be a project for the majority of you. Whatever it is, it looks really, really great. So a lot of this feels like really deep healing and deep, not just healing, but it's about deep awareness. Like, it does feel like a big truth, a big perspective is coming, enlightenment is coming in, and it's really, you're the same person, but you've shifted. So you're still an emperor, you're still a boss, you're still in control of your life, but it's just different, and it's so much more at peace. I like it a lot. Anyway, so your future looks bright in terms of your relationships, in terms of marriage, in terms of commitment. Some of you might end up buying a house and renovating it. And I like this. I feel like there's more projects coming up for you. I'm just going to dive into a couple of these cards. What is the exchanging gifts? Three of Swords. That tells me two people got hurt in something. And now there's like a new chapter arising from that, like stability. Something that's been damaged is being patched over this week. That's what I'm seeing. Not in a patched over like bad way, but potentially really good. So things, wherever there was a hole, it's being covered up, like it's being filled up. Okay. The second chakra, why is this here? The star, so healing your feelings, healing your dreams, desires. The star card is really good to go in a chakra of desires, because this is about your dreams and wish fulfillment. So I like that. Getting clearer about your purpose and your mission and your goal. Peace. Two of Wands opens up a new path for a brighter future. Love that. Acceptance. Now, Three of Wands is usually about waiting for something. Nine of Cups is feeling happy where you're at. So maybe that's what it is. While you're waiting for something, you're accepting where you're at right now. And forgiveness, the Wall. So just opening up a new beginning for you. And again, forgiveness is starting from this perspective. Looking back and really forgiving something. It could be family, whatever it is. But it's opening up a new perspective for you. A new chapter for you. New beginning. And Temperance, that is a kind of forgiveness and balancing and harmony. So my gorgeous angels, quite a lot going on for you. If anything resonated, then let me know in the comment section and by giving the video a thumbs up. But aside from that, make sure you guys subscribe and I'll see you guys next time.